Previously on The Altars. The barrier is removed, although preparations for the team that is coming for Jan are still ahead of them.
I keep imagining myself in a... Hey, what's on your mind? I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the intro and keeping it stable.
Yeah, what a stunt, huh?
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
Well. Glad I could finally teach you something. What's so interesting?
This planet, its close relationship to the Integral. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of Rapidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
It's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
Now? When we're so short on time, you want to go wandering off because you feel you should do it?
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is, something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some more of them.
Sounds intriguing. You've got my attention.
I'm not ready to discuss the details just yet, but I promise to share everything I found after I come back. The whole excursion shouldn't take me longer than a day.
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time.
I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
Let me see what I can do.
Of course. Just, please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet, and leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever. Or however long I get.
What's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to tell you something. Admit to something.
You burned the mush again?
Not this time, no.
Well, then it can't be that bad. Out with it.
I just wanted to say, hard as it is, that, I was wrong about you. You're not the selfish dickhead I took you for.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you impressed me. With that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo you did.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah. It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that. Instead of putting another altar on the line.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but it wasn't bravery. I was simply desperate. And you weren't there to stop me.
Yeah. About that. Some of the stuff I did, I regret. And some words I said.
You know what they say? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Well, technically speaking, I did physically abuse you.
Oh yeah, that. Now that was mean.
Oh, come on. You survived.
Barely, but yeah. I can even say it brought me to my senses. Anyway, we're good now, right?
No. Not quite.
Seriously?
Yeah. There's something I owe you.
Oh? What is it?
Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said?
Of course I do.
She said, just always be yourself, Yannick. I know your life will be exceptional.
Wow.
See, there's something even I didn't know about her. Looks like she was a fortune teller. Whatever happened between us, you're taking Rapidium to Earth, and that's a big thing. I don't know what to say. Just take them. Take her words with you, and let's get back to our jobs. 'Cause we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother.
Yeah. You're right. Time to get down to earth. Literally.
You know what? If they ever make a movie about us, I'm not gonna watch it.
Why's that?
I hate sentimental flicks.
Yeah. Me too.
God, can we talk?
wanted to talk about something? Yeah. We've come a long way together, haven't we? So, it's that serious? No. I mean, well, maybe. I was just wondering, with the rescue ship arriving any day now, have you thought about what it's gonna look like after you come back? For you, I mean. What are you planning to do with your life, Jan? I don't know, man. Things are gonna change, that's for sure. I think I need time to settle in my new situation. See what the future has in store for me. That's what I thought. After everything, you still don't have a clear goal in sight, do you? Let me guess. You have some good advice for me about how I should live my life from now on. Not really. I was just curious if you intend to live it well. What's it to you anyway? Well, it matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I guess I'll have to consider your life somehow superior to mine. Superior? What do you mean? Only one of us will be able to continue his life as Jan Dolsky. The real Jan Dolsky. And it will be you. And as petty as it might sound, it just feels a little unfair, you know? And according to you, the fair outcome would be not being reduced to the role of somebody else's altar. But this is who you are. Well, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm genuine. Genuine. Admit it. You were lost in your life. And you might have changed, but you still don't know where you're going. Whereas I do. What the hell are you suggesting? Think about it, Jan. Let go of your ego for a moment. Our life made more sense to me than it did to you. I had a sense of purpose. My wife, my family, children, maybe. What if I was the one to come back as Jan Dolsky? What? Swap places? That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard. I can be happy in my life too, you know, with Lena or someone else. This is what I've learned on this journey with all of you. That it's only up to me to find happiness right where I am. Well, my happiness lies only wherever she is. But since you're fine no matter where you are, well, that just proves my point. All I'm asking is that you look at the situation through my eyes. Fine. Show me your perspective then. Look, I'm not saying your life is worth less than mine. Maybe it's even worth more. You've achieved great things, found Rapidium, got through so many obstacles. And you can continue on that road, enjoying being the new Jan you've become, while I could go back to the only life I want, with Lena. Haven't you ever thought that maybe that was the actual purpose of your journey? To become my own altar? No, Jan, you'd still be yourself, but you'd take my place with the others. Nobody would have to know. Even if I wanted to make such a sacrifice for you, I couldn't. It would be an act of cowardice. Shying away from my life, my responsibility for what I do with it. Of course, those are all very noble reasons. But they can work the other way too, you know. What if swapping places with me isn't shying away from your life, but simply being bold enough to let it follow a less obvious path? Look, I know it's not a decision to be made lightly, and I don't expect an immediate answer. Just think about it. We still have a few days until the ship lands.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
sleeping gas is working.
Watch out. This isn't my first rodeo.
Preparing to fight with corporate hitmen is inappropriately fun. Okay, I've got those polymers you wanted for your little secret project.
You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
Go and check it out then.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand. I'll set out first thing in the morning.
Want me to take a look there?
Did you want something from me? Yes. I've been waiting for you. You're nearing the end of your mission. We are nearing the end of our mission. You've made some difficult choices on the way, and I realized even though it is my job to be here for the whole crew in stressful times, we've never really talked about you. Your struggles during this journey, your hopes, regrets, fears. Would you like to talk about it, Yacht? You mean like in a therapy session? What else? Yeah, I think I really need that. Thanks. Good. So, what do you want to talk about? My relationship with Lena. What about it? Should I swap places with the botanist so that he can be with her? Really? The botanist suggested that? Yeah. He claims it's the only purpose he'd have in life. Otherwise, he could never be happy. So, what's stopping you from saying yes? What's stopping me? Isn't that obvious? I'd have to give up my identity. What's so precious about it? It's mine. Then it's yours to keep. Or yours to let go of. Look, I'm not going to give you any advice. That's not the point of this session. The point is for you to be honest with yourself and think about why things really matter to you. Or maybe that they matter less than you realized. So perhaps you should search your heart for the answer to that. Is there anything else you'd like to take a look at? You, my altars. What feelings do we, your altars, evoke in you? Regret, I guess. What do you regret? When I look at you, I regret having only one life. But Jan, when you look at us, do you really feel that you only have one life? No, I guess you're right. Maybe I didn't live all your lives, but I got a chance to see them. That's more than most people get. It sure is. So what else is bothering you? The future. Getting back to Earth. What's troubling you about it? All the rupidium we've collected, where will it go in the end? What purpose will it serve? What will happen to the world? I'm not sure I made the right decisions. Until now, it seems so surreal to me that the actions of one simple man, me, can really shape the future of the Earth. Now that it's occurred to me, it's beginning to scare me. You know by now how it is with decisions. We never know if they're right while we're making them. All we can do is follow our good judgment. You had reasons to make the decisions you did. Maybe you should trust your judgment a little more. Yeah. Maybe. Grass is always greener, huh? Exactly. So, what else is troubling you? Nothing. That's it. Thanks for the session. Sure. I'll send you the bill. Jan Dolsky charging himself for therapy. What would your supervisor say? I don't know how she'd react, but I know what I want to say. Whatever happens, I'm glad you brought me along for this ride. I guess this is my way of saying thank you.
Elevate the base and continue resource extraction. Evacuation functionality.
All those things to think about. How will they factor into Jan's decision? Find out next time on The Altars.